Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday, which is a little bit hard to say because I will admit I'm not the happiest today. A few little hiccups have happened over the last couple of days, so this is kind of why I do the meal prepping, right? It's the whole, well, it really works for me. So if I'm spiraling down, could be slightly due to the fact that it's not the nicest sunny weather out there for the last little while. Good morning, Jennifer. But it's also just everything that's going on. So the better the food I put in my body, the better I feel. So here I am meal prepping. So there's one thing I'm making that's probably, you know, on the cusp of whatever, but it's for comfort food. So, because my appetite isn't the best either right now. So I'm actually gonna make my quick biscuits, but I'm putting in better than bacon because that's a must always when I'm making them. And I'm gonna put our new pizza seasoning in. Hi Lisa. I'm in my group, right? Make sure I am. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm putting the pizza seasonings in as well. And then this is probably the part where I shouldn't be having, but a little bit of dairy I can handle. So I tried out a new way. Not a new way to me, not a new way, because obviously this is something people do, chefs do it. So another consultant mentioned that she did this. So she grated frozen butter and put that inside the mix instead of cubing cold butter, so then you don't have to be like smushing so much to get the pea form, because it does that pretty much on its own when you grate it in. Anyway, I did try it this morning, it worked pretty well. I didn't use frozen butter, I just used really cold butter and grated it in. Frozen would have been better, but that's fine. So anyway, yep, that's kind of what I'm doing this morning. So, what's the plan? The plan is some cheesy bacon pizza biscuits, mostly because I want a comforting food. Then I have two new things I'm trying, which is the Dulce, Leche, whatever. See me talking this morning? You know, whatever. Anyway, the pudding energy balls with some protein powder. I'm going to try that. And I'm also going to do a Moroccan type salad with lentils. And I'm going to do a roast chicken, also Moroccan flavors. So I'm just going to use the Za'atar seasoning. And I probably should have used the bigger pan, but that's all right. We're just flowing with it today. It's all fine. All right. Oh, and thank you, Lisa, for answering. Sometimes I'm all like, where am I? Where am I talking? All right. So obviously, as I said, I'm not 100%, so I might flub a lot more than I normally do, but there we go. So there is my biscuits with some cheese and better than bacon toppers, and then the pizza seasoning. So the lentil dish I'm making, which I probably will need a bigger bowl, but this is partly that and partly for something else. So I already kind of cooked up a bit of rice with lentils and actually split peas. Just cooked them all in the microwave, 20 minutes, and then that's it. Because it's super clean of a dish, because that's what our meal prepping, see, told you, not knowing what I'm talking about today. This thing here, called a brown steamer. There we go. I'm gonna reuse it. I will go in the oven with this because I've already got the oven going, and it's just a small, tiny chicken, so it won't take a lot of time. But we got time because I'm doing it this early in the morning. So a whole bunch of Za'atar. You could put some olive oil or whatever, but I'm not gonna bother with all that. And that's it. It'll probably take 45 minutes for the chicken, 20 minutes for the biscuits. See? You don't need to be perfect in this world. You just gotta go for it, right? All right. Okay, so let's do the next set. So I'm gonna take half of the rice and lentils here. This was actually just cooked with the Za'atar and some nourish broth. And that's that. I'm gonna put a bit more of the Za'atar in, and we'll get to that. And then I'm just gonna chop up a whole bunch of vegetables to go in it. And that's it. Literally a cold salad, although you probably could warm it if you wanted to. The recipe is online. I will share it afterwards, but it's pretty easy to do and adjust however you want. Vegetables, it says 2 cans of lentils, but I just did dried lentils and dried chickpeas, split peas. And then just rehydrated the lentils and the split peas, but then also just cooked it for 20 minutes in the microwave. A couple cups of water with some rice. So depending on how you like your rice or you like your lentils, you could cook a little longer or cook separately, or just do what it says, which is the can. All up to you. So it's tomatoes, it's cucumber, it's obviously onions, but you know, you won't see me doing that. But you can go ahead and put onions in, or if you don't have onions, fresh onions, you could use the 3 onions. Thank you, Lisa. I know I'm a bit of a wreck this morning, but that's all right. I'm still here, still doing it, working my way up to the spiral of being positive, yummy, fun energy, right? Without chopping my fingers off at the same time. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm supposed to have some vinegar and some olive oil. I use our Epicure olive oil if I still have some left. Not a lot, or at least I don't use a lot, but you're welcome to use as little or as much as you want. Okay, and then you mix it up, and then at this point in time you could top it off with some feta cheese if you had any. I don't have any, so we're not going to, but you could put olives in it. It talks about raisins, which I have, and it talks about pumpkin seeds. See? That's great. So I'm just going to use sunflower seeds instead. And you don't need a lot, just a little bit of everything. And these are toasted, but you could toast them yourself. And that's kind of it, like at this moment in time. You can adjust the flavor profile however you like. If it needs salt or anything, obviously go ahead. More Za'atar. That is what I think is missing. So anyway, you can have fun with it, make them however you like. But there you go. You could just do the lentils. You don't have to put in the rice. It does say to make it a balanced meal is like with potato, like a half a cup of potato, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. And then I made double the amount so I could make something else with this. But basically, yeah, so this salad will go with our roasted chicken tonight and tomorrow. And then I have leftover, as I said, this stuff so I can change up the flavor, put fresh vegetables in. that's the other reason I don't want to do all of it at once, so the vegetables are still crisp in that. So I will, that's enough for today, tomorrow, and then I can make another set Tuesday for the next couple of days and then go from there. So there we go. I think that was those things. So let us move on to the next one. This one I will definitely need to look at the recipe. Although I will admit the Moroccan one, I kind of just went with it. Okay, so I need the pudding mix. You don't need all of it. It'll tell you it needs half a package, which means I have to do math. So basically 50 grams is basically what you need. And I don't have these. Okay, so I already melted up. So it needs 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. It needs 1/4 cup of maple syrup. It needs half a cup of nut or sea butter, whatever you want. I use tahini, and as per my mood today, I knew I was gonna make a mess, so I already poured those 2 things out into here. And then just gonna quickly mix that up. And then you add in the rest of the dry ingredients. So 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, if you have them. I am using ground because I don't have actual chia seeds on me today. But that's fine, use whatever you got. It says a scoop of protein powder. This is up to you, you don't actually need it. It's just if you want the extra protein. And then it says 1 cup of old-fashioned oats. 1 cup of old-fashioned roast, people. Oats. Now, I know one consultant made this already, and she said she did it with, she ground up her oats because she doesn't like the chewy pieces of it all. So that is an option. Stop measuring and just kind of play with it. So there you go. I might need a bit more oats, but we will see how this goes. So I feel like I'm missing something. Pudding, rolled oats. Definitely, I need some more rolled oats. All right, and of course, I don't have any, right? What do I have? What do I have? It needs more. Of course, I don't have more, so what I'm going to do is just a bit more of the chia seed and a bit more protein powder, and that should help bind it a little better. Since I didn't have a full cup of oats. Okay, so the pudding, rolled oats, chia seeds, protein powder, which is optional, the half a cup of nut butter or seed butter. Here we go, now it's going together. Maple syrup, coconut oil, and then of course at the end you can roll it into coconut if you'd like. So you might want to set it aside and let it set up a bit better, since obviously I didn't do as great a job with that today. Anyway, I will set them into the fridge and let them do what they need to do. But yeah, so there's some fun energy bites, something to try maybe new with your kids or yourself. If you're looking for a pick-me-up, which I can tell you I am today. So yeah, that's it. That's what I made today to get me started for the week. Trying a few different things. I'm home, so I don't have a problem with the oven being on. But yeah, you could totally do the chicken in the microwave. And then that's it. So yeah. So what is everybody else making and doing today? And what are you guys doing to keep your spirits up? I've been walking more, which is awesome. Just gotta keep trucking along, as they say. And there we go. So yeah, so that's it. Super simple. Made a few items. Now I get to clean up and we're good. Well, the biscuits are coming along. So yeah, all right, so what's happening? So the pizza seasoning is back right now, so I grab it quick. I do know the two Morning Glory muffins and the red velvet is just out of stock for a little bit, but it'll be back. So just a heads up. But the lemon chicken and the udon noodles are there, so grab those because they're like the best. And yeah, so specials, we still have the gift with purchase. So that is 3 different items for the US and 3 different items for Canada that you guys can try something. Maybe you haven't tried, or maybe it's one of your favorites and you were just happy to get one. Who knows? We do have a couple of cooking classes open. So for a couple of our whizzes that are in the group, if anybody needed to stock up, go ahead and grab use one of their links if you'd like. It's just you find it when you go to the website. If you want me to do your order, feel free, just hit me up, I'll take care of it for you. And what else? Oh, and of course, as you see, being a consultant, this is what I get. So anyway, but to be honest, the kit's available. It's on sale, and it is like our best product ever, to be honest, in my mind, because literally it comes with you fully stocked and ready to get going. But not just as a business, but just to make those 20-minute meals, to get into meal prep, to make an opportunity for you to increase your positivity by eating yummy, delicious food, which is what I do. Yeah, and you don't have to do what I do here. I mean, you see me do meal prep every Sunday live. This is not something you have to do. This is just what I do. Right? Because this helps me, one, stay on track, but this is how I feel. This is my passion. This is what I love to do, which is to meal prep and to plan and to talk about it and to say how well it does for increasing everything about what's going on with your life, changing your life. It did for me, from migraines that I had every day to migraines, as you can see, they kind of went a little flat, but we'll set them in the fridge and then they'll set, so it'll be fine. And I'm gonna just eat them, so it doesn't really matter. And then we'll go get my oats and stock up. Anyway, so you don't have to, as I said, do what I do. I just love it. This is my passion, but other people do it different ways. Like they just talk about it. They just share what they're making. They just share with their close family and friends. They go all out, network, chat with people, do cooking classes, get in person. You can do all that. It's so much fun. It just depends on what you want. And with us now having 4 seasons a year, it means there's more opportunity to have new things to share with people, yourself, your family, your friends, your customers, like I do. And yeah, it just goes from there. So there you go. So if you know anyone who would be interested, or yourself, and you want to chat more about the options and what it all means, feel free to hit me up. I'd love to chat about it. Otherwise, have an awesome Sunday. Yeah, and I hope you guys have a great day and a great week, and the sun comes out for those of us here in Ontario. Otherwise, thanks for joining, and once everything's done, I'll share what it all looks like. But otherwise, have a great day. Bye.